guys. Going to talk about 3 ways to answer statistical questions today, called mean, median, and mode. They all start with M, which makes them hard to keep track of, but none of them are really hard to figure out. So, please, it's really a whole new section in your math notebook, because we're talking about statistics now. So 3 ways to answer statistical questions: mean, median, and mode. And after you've got that, unpause and think along with me. Alright, so we talked yesterday about statistical and non-statistical questions. And so, a statistical question is something with a clear answer, or a non-statistical question is what you're used to in math, something with a clear sort of numerical answer, like how tall is Dr. Dobler? There is an answer to that question. I'm an exact number of feet and inches tall, and that question can be answered with just a number. A statistical question is a little different. There are ones where, there's kind of a lot of different answers to be had, like how tall are 5th graders? Well, they're not all the same height, so it's not a simple answer of, I can just give a number and say, well, that's how tall 5th graders are. There are a number of different ways, and so we talked about yesterday what statistical questions are, and so today we're going to start working on how to answer them. So let me do them for you. So there's lots of ways to answer statistical questions today. I'm going to introduce you today to 3 of them, called mean, median, and mode. Alright, and so let me walk you through these one at a time. So mean is the one that takes the most calculation. There's another word for mean that you have probably heard in your life at some point, and that is called the average, is another word for mean. So the way you calculate the mean, so I've got this data set here. It's the amount of money that different people that work at this company make. And so my question for you is, how much money do workers at this company earn each year? And that's a statistical question because there's lots of people and they make different amounts of money. And so what you do to find the mean, so one way to answer that question is by finding the average amount of money that everybody makes. So what you do in that case is you add up all the data points, and then divide by how many. So in this case, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different people's salaries. So I'm going to add up all the salaries and then divide by 12 because there are 12 people. And that's called the average. I'm going to do that real fast on my calculator here. So 22,500 plus 22,900 plus 22,500 plus 22,000 plus 27,000 plus 27,000 again plus 27,000 a third time. Is that right? 3 times? 1, 2, 3. No, 4 times. Plus 27,000. Yeah. A 4th time. Plus 40,500. Plus 32,000. Plus 37,100. Plus 31,500. So altogether, those people make that much money, $339,000. So I add up all the data points and then divide by 12 because there are 12 people. And I get $28,250. And we would say that is the average salary, or the mean salary. I know it sounds funny to say mean. You'll get used to it in math, having that different version than what you're used to with the Marine. So that's one way to do it. So a lot of times you'll hear that said, like, yeah, the average person at this company makes $28,250. What's interesting about that is nobody at the company makes $28,250. Nobody makes that exact amount of money, but it's the average amount that you could kind of say, well, this sort of represents the salary that a range of people make. That's one. The next one is called the median. So what you do in the median, to find the median, is you order all of the data points from least to greatest. And find the middle one. So we're literally going to find the person in the middle of all of these people here. So let's see, normally I would make a list of these from least to greatest, but I might just put like a number them. So it looks like the lowest salary is this one. The next lowest, there's several, no, that's not the lowest, there's one less. Almost missed it. So this 22,000 is the lowest. 22,500 is number 2 and number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see, next looks like 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I want to find the exact middle. So let's see, maybe it's number 7. Let's see, if I look for the 7th salary, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. So that's not quite the middle. It's not even. So, and if I do the 6, then there's 5 on this side and 6 on this side. So actually the absolute middle of the data set is right between the 6th and the 7th. If I find the median right there, then there's 6 on this side of it, and there's 6 on this side of it. So what I need to do, I'm going to find the 6th and the 7th salary. I'm lucky in this case. They're both the same. So I have to do a lot less work. So really what I would do is I would find the halfway point between the 6th salary and the 7th salary. And in this case, the 6th and the 7th are the same. So the median salary is $27,000. And what the median tells you, so the mean tells you the average. The median tells you this. This is how I would probably word this. I would say half the employees make $27,000 or less. Half make $27,000 or more. That's really how the median works. You're kind of looking and saying, well, half the people make more than this, and half the people make less than this. That's what the median means. It's the halfway point between everything. The mode is the easiest. The mode even sounds like the word. It means and to find the mode, you find the most. That is the one number that appears the most times in this list. And in that case, we have 4 people that make this salary. So the mode is that number. Happens to be the same as the median. That doesn't always happen like that. So the mode is that. You say, well, the most people make that. So this is 3 different ways to look at answering a statistical question. We can find its average, its median, or its mode. Let's do one together. All right, open your notebook. So here's our question. So Hiram asked his math class, how many pets do you own? And he graphed the results on a line plot here. How many pets do Hiram's class owned. So again, that's a statistical question because there's not one number. Different people in the class have different number of pets. So we're going to look at 3 ways to answer Hiram's question here. All right. So the mean, write down your steps. The mean, you add up all the numbers and then divide by how many? All right, so if we look at this list, we have 1 person has 0, 3 people have 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 people have 3. 2 people have 4. 3 people have 5. 1, 2, 3. 1 person has 6. Holy cow, that's a lot of pets. And 1 person has 7. So altogether, the class has 55 pets. And I'm going to divide by how many kids are in the class, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 kids. So out of 18, there are 55 pets divided by 18 kids. And so the average kid has about 3 pets. The mean was 3, and I'm going to round it to 3 5/100. So we would kind of say, on average, 3 pets. A little more than 3 pets, actually. All right? That's that. Median, I'm going to pause real quick. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to write out all of these numbers, and you can too. I'm going to write out these numbers one by one so you can see all of the data points. I'm going to unpause when I have done that. There they are. So now remember the median, I'm looking for the middle. So order least to greatest. This was already done. That was kind of nice. I didn't really have to do that. And then find the middle. So I need to find, there are 18 of these, so I'm looking for around the 9th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 9th one. If I pick the 9th one, look what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this side. And if I switch to this 3, the same thing's going to happen. So my middle is going to be right here, where there's 9 over here and 9 over here. It's between the 2 and the 3. And so what I do, if that's the case, if it's not a certain number, I look halfway between the 2 and the 3. So I would say here the median is 2.5 pets, which is kind of weird to say, because again, nobody has 2.5 pets, but it's still a good answer to the question. You know, what that means is half the class has fewer than 2.5 pets, half has more than 2.5 pets. That's what that means. That's what the median tells you. It tells you kind of the middle point. Half have more than this, half have less than this. That is the median. The mode is the easiest. The mode is the most common number. And in that case, the most common number here was 2. That was the most people, more people than any number had 2 pets. So our mode is 2. So we would say, I guess kind of the wording for that would be more have 2 pets than any other number. That's what it means logically. So mean, median, and mode, those are 3 different ways to answer a statistical question. So if you need some more work on that, that was only 2 examples because it's a lot to kind of calculate in each one. Please go back and watch this one or the first one again. But I am pretty much out of time. So do your best to come to class tomorrow with a good understanding of these 3 types of answers, and we'll work on it then. See you later.